Brew, you had Colorado winning outright. Wasn't your
Said it with base.
Not my best moment.
10 toes down.
Look, I'm surprised they got blasted. I wouldn't have been surprised if they lost a close game. That was initially what I thought. And I said, you know what? They're going to win. I'll go with it. But what I took from that game, because I thought it'd be close, because Oregon has struggled with Texas Tech, which is 1-3.
Yeah.
All right, like they're not playing good football. Colorado had beat TCU, which is now 3-1. Obviously was ranked. I was wondering, okay, how good is TCU? But this is what I'm wondering after that game. Did TCU take Colorado lightly, right, in the first game of the season? You're thinking, they were 1-11 last year. They're not that good. And now Colorado is getting the championship treatment. Like every team that Colorado State obviously played terrifically against them. Now Oregon, which hadn't looked great against a decent Division I team, they look tremendous against Colorado. So they're a team getting everybody's best shot, and they're not as good as a team that usually gets everybody's best shot. So it could be some tough sledding going forward for them.
Yeah, there's definitely an element of that. This is a team that hasn't won in a long time. And now they're in a position where not only did they win and surprise a lot of people early on, and I'm surprised the success they've had, this much success this early on, but they are getting everybody's best shot. And people do want to try to shut down the machine, and people are afraid of what Deion's been able to do, the way he's been able to recalibrate the whole college landscape. I love what Deion's done, and I think what he's saying is true. You better get him right now, because this is going to be the worst that they're going to be.
Yeah.
And there's so many guys that came into pro football from college football and said they were going to readjust things and they had a secret sauce, and then they got beat up and they went back to college football. But Deion has come into college football and changed the landscape, and I think it's good for college football. I like his message, and I think they're going to continue to grow and be a problem for everybody moving forward.
And by the way, Deion, before the year, made it clear they don't have enough big people.
Yeah.
Right.
They need offensive linemen and defensive linemen. You know what I mean? And by the way, their best player other than Shedeur obviously didn't play in this game. Now, Travis Hunter is not a 36-point difference. I'm not arguing that at all. But this was going to be it was going to take a Herculean effort from the very beginning. And now, while I didn't pick Colorado, I did see a scenario where, like you said, it could be a shootout. And it was going to be they were going to trade scores, because I didn't think Oregon was going to be able to dominate Colorado up front quite the way they did. It is ominous for next week, because USC, while Oregon's defense is better than USC's, Oregon's offense is not as good as USC's is. Right. I did take a little issue with Dan Lanning and with some of the commentary after the game, though. And listen, Dan Lanning is a Kansas City guy. Dan Lanning actually used to listen to my local radio show, still listens to my dear friend, the Church of Laszlo radio show. I like Dan Lanning a lot because he's called into it. He's a great, I like him. He's a Kansas City success story. I really like the guy. I kind of chuckled when the head coach of Oregon was talking about how we're not glitz and glamour. Like you're a Nike commercial as a university, which is why Oregon became a big-time school. The jerseys and the shoes and all of it. Now, I know he's bringing kind of an SEC style and mentality, which is one of the reasons he's had success. But I felt like his speech then led to almost a snowball effect of people being like, see, the media was shoving Colorado down our throats. The media was not at gunpoint making 12 million people stay up till 2 in the morning to watch them play Colorado State. This has been a captivating story. Their win over TCU is the second biggest point spread upset in the sport thus far this year. So it's that was a shocking moment with a compelling not only coach, but an awesome future first-round quarterback. Like, that is a recipe for authentic coverage, and the idea that, this was all make-believe anyway. We've seen media, as teams that were media creations. I don't look at Colorado as that. I also do, Wildes, and I know you're worried about this, think that, one of the 5 best quarterbacks alive, Caleb Williams, is going to light their ass up next week.
I think it's going to, if Oregon beat them by this much, and you're USC, you're like, all right, now we've got to beat them by more than 36 points. It's going to be.
It's going to.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't know how they're going to. Caleb is yet to make a mistake this year.
Would he have 5 touchdowns this weekend?
He had a couple running. He actually didn't play great in the first half and then came on strong at the end. But I just don't know. I think it's going to be real tough for them against USC.
Coming up next, Bake Show.
Bake Show?
Yeah.
We're calling it that now. Bake Show.
Just me.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.